Here's something I could talk about. Are electric scooters the most hated method of personal transportation right now? I don't like them, but I think they're so hated I almost feel bad for them. So I saw a thread on the Vancouver subreddit that was like, where do you want electric scooters to drive? The road, the bike lane, or the sidewalk? And I walked it through step by step in my head, and I was like, well, I definitely don't want them on the sidewalk, because when I'm walking as a pedestrian, they're always whizzing right by me and like almost hitting me. I certainly don't want them in the bike lane, because when I'm biking, they zip by you like an inch away from your face and almost cause you to crash. And I certainly don't want them on the road, because when I'm driving, they're always like filtering through traffic, and I'm like almost hitting them with my car. So it's like they really need their own... This is why society needs a second floor. You could put the electric scooters on the second floor, dude. That's what it's built for. Valve? We're not trapping a valve. I gotta remember how to do this. I am, by the way, I'm the worst killer of all time, so get ready. Get rid of cars and we're good. Listen. I think you guys should all get rid of your cars. I'm gonna keep mine. Unsubbed. So, hey, I meant like so I could break it myself, so I could know that I have the last car when I destroy it. But like I'm not doing anything. We had to throw out some recycling, or recycle some recycling that wouldn't fit in our Civic. I thought I could go out, man. I thought the electricity wouldn't impact me. Where the heck is the car battery then? Oh, my team's gonna be so mad, dude. We had recycling that was basically too big to put out on the curb, right? So I Googled where to do extra recycling, Vancouver, and there's this place called like the Vancouver Zero Waste Facility. We drove our car there with like a trunk full of styrofoam and plastic bags and like assorted metal and stuff like that. And I was like, holy cow, man, having a car is overpowered. If you don't have a car, I guess you just sort of keep it stacked up in your house for the rest of your life or something like that. Or you call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or something. I don't know. Use a bike trailer? Brother, I'm not taking my bike with a trailer on the back down to like Marine Gateway. That's a good way to get hit and killed by a Dodge Ram 1500. I guess we should all keep our cars so once a year we can go to the recycling center. Well, I mean, I'll also be like, driving my kid to daycare, stuff like that. That's a pretty big one. I mean, if you're comfortable having your... Just gonna ruffle some feathers. If you're comfortable having your kid in like a little trailer on the back of your bike, I'm rooting for you. Let's go! Good job! This is anecdotal evidence, okay? One time, I was just sitting on, I'm your friend. I was just sitting on my patio and I saw someone take the turn onto my street with one of those like trailers with the kid in it, and the thing jackknifed and the trailer turned over on its side and the kid slid across the asphalt, and they were completely fine, but like only because they were a kid. If they were an adult, they would have had to go to the hospital. Are they still there? No, I did. They got up and the dad was like a little embarrassed, of course. Kid physiology is kind of overpowered. It really like isn't fair. Like kids can get hurt, but not nearly as bad. Like something that would kill an adult would take a kid out of school for one day. A scraped knee on a bike is nothing like getting hit by a car. DL Guiga, I've never done this before. I'm gonna revoke your VIP. You're giving me too many internet-driven takes every single day. You're questioning my output on the bike. You're saying getting hit by a car hurts more than falling off your bicycle. These are things like, it's obvious, okay? It's just like it just seems like you're posting like a Twitter blue check who gets, you know, paid by the impression right now. You're cultivating engagement for engagement's sake, okay? You just gotta relax a little bit. Stop flicking their ball sack. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to make any enemies. It's just, keep in mind, as a VIP, I see your message every time you post it. Like, that's a responsibility, okay? And like you're probably like, I'm just chatting, and that's true. But like you've got to. It's like me being in public, you know. Like at any point, someone could recognize me, so I can't be like, oh, excuse me, waitress. Can you put a little more Aperol in my Aperol spritz? Stop flicking my fucking ball sack here. Like, part of being a VIP is you got to be on your best behavior. People already make up enough shit. Like, they saw me at the grocery store. They scanned every chocolate bar individually for electrical interference, etc., etc. Huh? This dude's got to work on his cardio. Also, he's a skinny boy. The fact that he can't fit between the planks. I get that it's game balance, but like, stop flicking my ball sack. Yeah, me too.